If you have any requests, write them down on a $20 bill and bring them on up.
That'll work.
Huh?
That should work. Works for me.
If you have any requests, we're going to stay anyways. So.
Check. So what are we going to do tonight, Tammy? What are we going to do tonight? What's the first thing out of the bag?
I don't know. My iPad's not working.
A little bit of Hank Williams, Sr.
Yeah.
Huh? Hey, good look. When you're ready, let's do it. No, it's in D, dog. It's in D, dog. Yeah, D. Let's start it off, Steve.
Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Say, hey, sweet baby, don't you think, baby, we could find a brand new recipe? I got a hot waterford and a $2 bill. I know it's not right over the hill, with a sort of pop band that dancing in the creek. So if you want to fun, come along with me. So hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Play, boys.
Take it. You got it? We got a little technical difficulties here.
Our drummer, Miss Tammy Drone's going to do a little Patsy Cline, a little Walking After Midnight.
After midnight, searching for you. I walk from my house along the highway, the rest is my way. Oh, saying I love you, I'm always walking. After midnight, searching for you. I start to see a weeping willow crying.
We're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of Hank Williams Sr. again. Going to hear from our bass player, Don. He's going to do a little Cheating Heart.
Okay.
Okay.
Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and cry the whole night through, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart gonna tell on you. When the tears come down like falling rain, you'll toss around and call my name. Gonna walk the floor oh the way I do. Your cheating heart gonna tell on you. The time will come and you'll feel blue. Your cheating heart gonna tell on you. When things come down like water rain, you'll toss around and call my name. Gonna walk the floor of the way I do. Your cheating heart gonna tell on you. Your cheating heart gonna tell on you. Thank you, thank you.
As you can tell by our name, we're called The Last Ride. You take a look at us. We've been pretty well rode hard and put up wet. It's my turn to sing, and don't hold that against the group. I'm going to do a song dedicated to the truck drivers. We got any truck drivers out there? Anybody drive truck, pickup truck? I love truck drivers too. We got one sitting back here. He's a truck driver. Oh, well, good. We got one by Dave Dudley here called 6 Days on the Road. Well, I put a lot of Pittsburgh rolling down that eastern seaboard. Yeah, I got my diesel wound up and she's running like a never before. Now there's a speed zone I head all right. Well, now I don't see a cop inside. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Georgia overdrive. I got a little white pills in my eyes, a rope on wire. Yeah, they are. Well, I passed me a Jimmy in a white. Yeah, I've been passing everything inside. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Let's take it for a ride. Don't mean she's getting that, yes, sir. Yes, sir. From our truck driver. We're going to go back to old Hank Williams and Kitty Wells. We're going to have one by our bass player. Yeah, and our drummer. One called Wild Side of Life.
You would read my letter to my broker. You asked me not to call you on the phone. I have something I'm wanting to tell you, so I wrote it in the words of the song. I didn't know God made all these mountains. Should have known you'd never make a wild. You gave up the only one that ever loved you, to go back to the wild side of life where of the gay nightlife has lured you to the places where the wine and liquor flow, where you wait to be anybody's baby and give up the only love you'll ever know. But no, God made all these mountains. Should have known you'd never make a wife. You give up the only one that ever loved you, to go back to the wild side of life.
As I sit here tonight, the jukebox plays
I can see now, by golly.
Okay.
That may not be a good thing. It could be, yeah. That sun's bright.
At least it's not raining.
That's all right.
It's so bright right
That
now.
sun is bright, and I appreciate every ray of it. So while it lasts.
We need it.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna do a song Merle Haggard made popular called "Silver Wings." I don't know if you remember that one or not. Silver wings shining in the sun, roaring engine headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Oh, don't take me, I cry. Don't take that airplane ride. When you locked me out of your mind, you left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engine headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Play something pretty, Steve. Don't take that airplane ride. But you left me out of your mind. You left me standing here behind. Silver shining in the sunlight, roaring engine headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you. Appreciate that. So back at you. Yeah, they had a song by Anne Murray. She did a lot for country music. Miss Tammy Drone's going to sing this one for you. Could I have this dance?
The first time we danced, and I knew as we swayed to the music and held to each other, I fell in love
Very twitty song, but he does a great job on that steel. Mr. Steve Porter. That was called Last Date. Floyd Kramer did that on the piano. Steve Porter does it on the steel, does a great job.
Hey Lee, before you go into the next one, I would like to introduce the guys up here. Over here on steel guitar from Conkerton, we have Mr. Steve Porter.
Yay!
He drove a long ways tonight to play music for you.
It came from Kubai.
And over here on rhythm guitar and vocals, Mr. Lee Vincent from Harbor Creek.
Hey guys, thank you. I appreciate that.
On bass and vocals, we have Mr. Don Acton from Union City.
Yay!
And I'm Kim Jerome, and I don't know where I'm from.
You're lost, huh?
Wattsburg area, Venango Township, Green Township, you name it, I'm right there at the four corners. So, I'm 13 miles from everywhere. And we are called now the Last Ride. If you look at us, you know why we're called the Last Ride. Except for Steve. He's still, oh, Steve over here, he's still handsome and young.
Yeah, he is. Amen.
But thanks for having us tonight, and we hope you're having a good time.
Yep. We got any cowboys, cowgirls out there? Anybody that, you're a cowgirl, I know you. Golly. I'm gonna do a cowboy song for you. See if you can recognize it. An old cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day. Tall and Richie rested as he went along his way. Cowboy saw and a red-eyed cowboy saw they were plowing through the ragged sky. And up a clouded road. They're still on fire and their boots were made of steel. Their hair was black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard. And he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the sky. Now their faces gone dry and the leather shirts were soaked with sweat. They're riding hard to catch that herd, but they ain't caught 'em yet, 'cause they got to ride forever on a ridge up in the sky. Horses snorting fire as they hear the riding cry. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost rider in the sky. Take it for another ride. Riders walked on by and Willie heard one call his name. He was a cedar soul from hell riding on our range. Cowboy, change your way today, with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. Amen. Thank you. Thank you. To all you cowgirls and cowboys out there. We're going to hear from our drummer again.
Do we have to?
Well, everybody laughs, so you can say what you want. We're going to do a little Gretchen Wilson, hopefully.
When it rains, I go, I come along around to the herd, and the heartaches start to grow. I pick up the mic, put up the white, and I long how far I go. When it rains, I go. I don't need to have the first night out, run around with the rowdy crowd to get down, to see that they'll down. When I feel like I ain't got a friend, just come on over the jam, but again, I like it. When it rains, I go, couple more.
We can't do a jam session without paying homage to John Denver. If you know the words, sing along. Not yet. If you know the words, sing them out. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like the breeze. Country road, take me home to the place that I belong. West Virginia, mountain mom, take me home, my country road. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the skies, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country road, take me home to the place. Sing it out. I belong, West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, my country road. In the morning hour she calls to me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down that road I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home to the place that I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, my country road, take me home, my country road. Thank you, thank you. Hey, John Denver.
I'm all tied up.
We're going to do one by our bass player, Mr.
Hello, I'm Donnie Trash. I hear the train a-comin', rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine, don't know when, well, I'm stuck full of prison. Time to drag it on. But that train keeps rolling on down the Shenandoah. And I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, you'll always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns, well, I'm gonna be the leader, just watch it now. Man, I hear that lonesome whistle, I hang my head and cry. Play it. There's probably rich trouble in here, a fancy diamond car. There's probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had nothing. I know I can't be free. But those people keep moving. That's what tortures me. Well, if that fellow train is mine, you better move it on a little farther down the line. March for the prison, where long his day. And I lifted on the whistle, for my blues away. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the inbound for the time and time. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I find it very to be true. I find myself alone when day is through. Yes, I admit that I'm a fool for you, because you're mine, I walk the line. As sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you on my mind for day and night. Happiness I've known the truth is right, because you're mine, I walk the line. To keep me on your side, to give me time, the longer I can find. You don't know I even try to terrify, because you're mine, I walk the line. I keep a close watch on each path of mine. I keep my fly held up with a piece of twine. I keep the inside for the tide is gone, because you're mine, you pull my twine, because you're mine, you pull my twine. Thank you, thank you.
Steve Porter, and it's a classic. And if you don't know what it is, you don't know country music. steel guitar rag. Did a nice job on it, didn't he?
Yeah.
By golly, I thought he did.
I just can't remember the words to that song.
I can't either, but
It's been so long since it was like 4 years ago I listened to.
Tammy's going to do a song. Martina McBride did this song called Satin Sheets.
Jeannie Pruitt,
Jeannie Pruitt did it too.
back in the day.
All right. Satin Sheets.
There's another one of these too.
Satin sheets to lie on, satin pillows to cry on. Still, I'm not happy, don't you see? Big long Cadillacs, tailor-made upon my back. Still, I want you to set me free. I found another man who can give me more than you. Giving me everything I can buy. But your money can't hold me tight like he does a long, long time ago. They keep me satisfied. Satin sheets to lie on, satin pillows to cry on. Still, I'm not happy, don't you see? They want Cadillacs, tailor-made upon my back. Still, I want you to set me free. My boy. Satin sheets to lie on, satin pillows to cry on. Still, I'm not happy, don't you see? Big long Cadillacs, tailor-made upon my back. Still, I want you to set me free. Still, I want you to set me free. You set me free. Bob, that was for you.
Nice job, nice job. We're going to pick it up a little bit now. Miss Tammy, our drummer, wrote this next song. So you probably never heard it, but she's going to do a great job on it because she did it before.
If they've been here year after year after year like I have, they've heard it. Last year, unfortunately, I couldn't make it. I had a stroke. So I was a little sick last year. But Bob and the guys were here. And unfortunately, we've lost Bob. A lot of the original members in the
Terry.
traditional country band, we've lost Terry Kinnear, Bob Alexander, Hank Grunzer, fiddle player, and Herb Loomis, steel guitar player. My heart goes out to them because I miss them guys a lot.
Amen.
But here it comes, walking down the street, and here it comes, looking so fine and sweet. Ooh, baby, here it comes. The way he walks, the way he talks, he drives me on so wild. Yeah, the way he walks, the way he talks, he drives me on so wild. Here it comes, walking down the street. Yeah, here it comes, looking so fine and sweet. Ooh, baby, here it comes, ooh, Take it home, boys. All the way home.
Ladies and gentlemen, number own. We're going to keep in that same vein, and I had a chance to do this song in Vietnam and at the USO show, and it's one of my favorites. It stuck with me for a while. One called Kansas City. Amen, brother, you too. I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. They've got some pretty women down there, and I just want to find me one. Yeah. I might take a train. If I gotta walk, I'm gonna get City, here I come. I'm going to Union City. Union City, here I come. Anybody from Union City? Hey, got these crazy people there. And I just want to be around. Well, now I'm going to take my truck. I'm going to take my tractor. I'm going to Union City as a man with a tractor. I'm going to Union City, here I come. They got these crazy people down there, and I just want to be around. Yeah, do it. Take my tractor. I'm going to Union City as a matter of fact. I'm going to Union City. Union City. They've got these crazy people down there in the acting, and I just want to be around them. They've got these crazy people there, and I just want to be around them. Children said,
Amen.
Amen.
I'm a little late.
We're going to try. If I can get all the limbs and the brain working at the same time, we're going to do it, okay?
You got to understand what that God's gone through now. She's got a broken bone in her body, and it's in one of her arms, and she was able to do that. So I don't know how she do it. Amen. Amen. Merle Haggard. Anybody like Merle Haggard?
Oh yeah.
Amen. We got a couple people out there, Merle Haggard.
Oh yeah.
Back in the
All the
day.
old timers.
You're looking at the old timers. Yeah.
Already. From the 30s to the 50s.
Amen. He did this one back when I was in high school. That's how long ago this song had been out. One called Lonesome Fugitive. Down every road is always one more city. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. I'd like to settle down, they just won't let me. I'm on the run and this highway is my home. I raised a lot of cane back in my younger days. You guys know what that's all about, don't you? While Mama used to pray my crops would pay. Now I'm a hunted fugitive with just 2 years. Outrun the law or spend my life in jail. Help me out. Down every road there's always one more city. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. And I'd like to settle down, they just won't let me. I'm on the run, this highway is my home. Steve Porter on the steel. Nice job. I'm lonely, but I can't afford the luxury of having one I love to come along. You'd only slow me down and they catch up with me. For he who travels fastest goes along. One more time, help me. And down every road there's always one more city. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. I'd like to settle down, but they just won't let me. I'm on the run and this highway is my home. I'm on the run and this highway is my home. Amen. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Merle Haggard. We're going to jump to a little bit of Hank Williams Jr. Anybody know Hank Williams Jr.? I thought so. Amen. We're going to do a little bit of country state of mind. Don Acton. All righty.
That hard country sun, make you beg for your last breath. Though you left me on the green. People I've had a good time. I'm just laid up here in the country state of mind west. This is my music on the radio. I'm drinking his beer and dialing up the request line. Mama and Dad gone, probably in the dining room trying to use a phone. And me, I'm thinking about my girl and everything. I just laid up here in the country state of mind. Catching these fish like the Bonite style, drinking that homemade wine. If the sun don't come up tomorrow, people I've had a good time. I'm just laid up here in the country state of mind. Right here. And the rednecks, bring the discos, honky tonk. Raising hell and Hazel Green. Lord knows just how they feel. You gotta get out and take off your heels. And ain't it great to be living in the USA? I'm just laid up here in the country state of mind. Catching these fish like the Bonite style, drinking that homemade wine. If the sun don't come up tomorrow, well, I'll be a good time. I'm just laid up here in the country state of mind. Yeah, I'm just laid up here in the country state of mind. Keep them cards and letters coming in and put money in.
You're welcome.
It's so nice to meet you. 110%.
You're not done yet, son.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all remember Waylon Jennings and Willie Nelson.
No.
We got one here for you.
Oh, yeah.
It's going out to all you good-looking women. Oh, I'm sorry, good-hearted women.
There you go.
A long time forgotten, a dream that just fell by the way. Well, the good life he promised ain't what she's living today. Willie!
Never complain about the bad times, the bad things he does. He just talks about the good times we've had and all the good times we've done.
She's a good-hearted woman and all the good times. Well, she loves him in spite of her ways. You don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, gone back to the world and the land. And she's a good-hearted woman, loving a good time and man. band. You know that
I
one.
do.
When the party's all over, she'll welcome him back home again.
She don't understand me, but she does the best that she can. She's just a good-hearted woman, loving a good time again.
Help us out now. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time again. Sing it out. Well, now she loves him in spite of her ways. She don't understand. The rocks and laughter go past with this world and on. She's a good-hearted woman, loving a good time again. She's a good-hearted woman, love with a good time again. Well, now she loves me in spite of my wicked, my ways of through teardrops and laughter, go past through this world and end. She's a good-hearted woman, loving a good time again. And she's this good-hearted woman, loving a good time again. Yep.
I realize the way your eyes receive
our bass player, Don Acton's going to do that for you. See if we can.
Don't be angry with me, darling, if I fail to understand all your little whims and wishes all the time. Just remember, kind of dumb ideas like any foolish man, and my head stays sort of foggy 'cause you're mine. I remember the first time that you flirted with me, dear, and jokingly said, come and be my man. Now the time has turned the pages, it's the sweetest joke on earth, and I'll have you by my side forevermore. Don't be angry with me, darling, if I fail to understand all your little whims and wishes all the time. Just remember, kind of dumb ideas like any foolish man, and my head stays sort of foggy 'cause you're mine. Well, well, I know you're gonna hurt me, but I've been hurt a lot before. Only time can tell, and only God can know. But in the meantime, gonna love you, dear, with all my heart and soul, and pray God to let it be. Don't be angry with me, darling, if I fail to understand all your little whims and wishes all the time. Just remember, kind of dumb ideas like any foolish man, and my head stays sort of foggy 'cause you're mine. And my head stays sort of foggy 'cause you're mine. Thank all both of you.
Now we're going to hear from our drummer again. Kathy Mattea did this song, and our drummer, Miss Wipeout, she's going to sing this song, 18 Wheels and a Dozen Roses.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Johnny's got a gold watch, it don't seem like a whole lot. After 30 years of
do a song for you. Well, Mr. Don Acton's going to do a song for you called Rolling in My Sweet Baby's Arms. Buck Owens did this song a while back. So we're going to try this thing and see how she turns out here. Key of E.
Gonna lay around her back till the milk ain't come down. Rolling my sweet baby's arms. Rolling my sweet baby's arms. Rolling my sweet baby's arms. Gonna lay around her back till the milk ain't come down. Rolling my sweet baby's arms. Ain't gonna work on the wheel, sure ain't gonna work on the farm. Gonna lay around the track till the milk ain't the pan. Watch all the money rolling in, rolling my sweet baby's arms, rolling my sweet baby's arms. Gonna lay around the track till the milk ain't the pan. Rolling my sweet baby's arms. Well, that Saturday morning, while I was still in bed, you were going down very low there, but you would come and go my man, rolling my sweet baby's arms, rolling my sweet baby's arms, gonna lay around the track till the milk ain't come back, rolling my sweet baby's arms. Where we go? Like me, they drove me away from your door. In my head, to all over again. I never going back to me or help me up. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms, yeah. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Rolling on the shack till the milk ain't the grass. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Lay around the shack till the milk ain't come down. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Thank y'all, thank you.
Sounds good over there, Steve. My God. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present our American flag right there, on that gentleman right there. God bless you, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to do a song that Merle Haggard does. I like Merle Haggard. Hope you do too. One he did a while back. It's dedicated for all you working men and women out there. It's a big jump, it's getting by with 9 kids and a wife. I've been a working man damn near all my life, but I've been working. Well, as long as these two hands are good to you. But I drink my beer in a tavern and cry a little bit of these working men. And I'll keep my nose to the grindstone, work hard every day. I get a little tired on the weekend, and I've got all my baby. Come Monday morning, we're right back with that crew. But I drink my beer in a tavern, sit a little bit of this working man. How about that working man over there? come around, I want to throw my bills out the window, catch a train to another town, but I'll be working. I gotta buy those kids a brand new pair of shoes. But I drink my beer at John's house, cry a little bit of these working man blues. Let's do it one more time, let's go. Like me, never been on welfare, and there's one place I won't be, but I'll be working. Yeah, as long as these two hands have been to you. But I drink my beer at Don's house, cry a little bit of these working man blues, and I drink my beer at his house, cry a little bit of these working man blues. Song for all you working men and women. Yeah, man, thank you. I think that steel guitar player was working overtime over there, by golly. Yeah.
I got a good one for Monday.
What's good one is part of our country music, and they did a lot of stuff. We're going to do one. Or Miss Tammy's going to do one. They did. It's called Grandpa. And as I look around, I see a lot of us grandpas there. Nice job, thank you.
No.
Well, because most of the people that would have stayed and danced wanted the benches, and the benches aren't here.
Oh, the band can't come out and dance. They could.
Everybody could, yeah.
I
You
said
can't
the
stay
benches.
Willie Nelson, one of the greatest songwriters going. Willie has done a lot of stuff for our kind of music.
Yeah.
I'm going to do one called Funny, How Time Slips Away. Well, hello there. It's been a long, long time. How I'm doing, I guess I've been doing fine. It's been so long now, and it seems like it was only yesterday. It's amazing how time slips away. How's your new love? I hope he is doing fine. Play it pretty, son. And I heard you tell him that you love him till the end of time. Well, now that's the same thing that you told me. Oh, it just seems like it was just the other day. It's surprising how time slips away. Mr. Steve Porter on the steel guitar. I guess I'll see you around. But I don't know when though. I'll be back here in this town. Just remember what I tell you. In time you're gonna pay. It's surprising how time slips away. It's surprising how time slips away. Nice job on that steel there. Mr. Willie Nelson, thank you kindly. I guess I'm up again. George Strait has done a lot of stuff for this kind of music. One that's called I Want to Dance With You. Mike, where you at? we don't want to lose an opportunity here, Mike. So. And I don't want to be the kind to hesitate, be too shy or be too late. And I don't care what the other lovers do, 'cause I just wanna dance with you. Well, I got a feeling that you have a heart like mine. Let it show and let it shine. If we have a chance to make one heart two, then I just wanna dance with you. I wanna dance with you, throw you all around this great big floor, 'cause that's what they intended dancing for. And I just wanna dance with you. I wanna dance with you, throw you all around and hold my arm. That's what they invented dancing for. And I just wanna dance with you. Mr. Steve Porter. Well, I caught you looking at me when I look at you. Yes, I did. Now ain't that true? You won't get embarrassed by the things I do, and I just wanna dance with you. Oh, the boys are playing softly and the girls are too. So am I and so are you. And if this was a movie, we'd be right on cue. I just wanna dance with you. I wanna dance with you, throw you all around this great big floor, 'cause that's what they intended dancing for. I just wanna dance with you. I wanna dance with you, hold you in my arms just once more, 'cause that's what they intended dancing for. I just wanna dance with you. And I just wanna dance with you. And I just wanna dance with you. Good job. Hey, all right. Good job out there, Mike. By golly.
You got another person.
Fantastic job.
I know.
I love his stuff,
So do I.
and we're going to do one for him, and it's called Margaritaville, and if you know the words, sing along. Nibbling on sponge cake and watching the sunbathe, and all of those tourists, they're covered with oil, and strumming my sixth string on my front porch swing. The smell of the shrimp, they're beginning to boil. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim there's a long underground, but I know A stately off-season with nothing to show but the brand new tattoo. But it's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie, and how it got here I haven't a clue. We're wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. And some people claim there's a wall underlay, but I know hell, it could be my fault. My flip-flop, I stepped on a pop top. I got my heel, had to throw back on. The booze in the blender, and here ever and under, that frozen concoction that helped me hang on. It's my own damn fault. Some people claim there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Sorry about that, Steve. Thank you, thank you. That was a tribute to the great Jimmy Buffett. Amen.
Yeah. Now he's watching us from the sky.
Keith Whitley. Does anybody know Keith Whitley?
Uh-huh.
All right. We're like to do this one for you. It's called "When You Say Nothing at All." It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Could never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. The smile on your face lets me know you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me, and the touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I should fall. You say it better when you say nothing at all. when you hold me tight, I'll never cry. Oh, Mr. Webster could never define what's being said between your heart and mine. Now the smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me, and the touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. You say it better, and you say nothing at all. Keith Whitley. Yeah. Thank you.
I haven't heard that one in a while.
Yeah, thank you. We're going to do one by Conway Twitty called The Rose.
Some say love is like a river and it drowns the tender reed. Some say love is like a razor and it leaves all the leaves. Some say love it is a hunger and endless making me. I say love, it is a flower, and it's only sweet. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot indicate. It's the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. Hey. If you think the night is lonely and the road has been too long, if you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong, just remember in the winter are beneath the bitter snow. Voices plead that with the sunflower and the spring become so Thank you.
I'd like to do an instrumental on the steel, one called Sleepwalk. You remember that song? Johnny and Santos? Nice job.
You know Moon River?
You said that was sleepwalking? I'm sleepwalking.
Yeah, you sleep drumming. All right. Gonna do another Johnny Cash with our bass player, Mr. Don Atkins.
Oh, we gotta wake up Gary over there.
At my door, the leaves are falling. A cold, wild wind has come. The hours walk by together, and I still miss someone. I go out on a party and look for a little love. But it finds the darkest part of it, 'cause I still miss them. Oh, I never got over the love. I see them everywhere. I miss those darkest memories, and all the love with you. We're leaving what we belong. There's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all alone was. And I wonder if they call me for leaving what we begun. Someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone.
All those children say amen. I keep going back to Merle Haggard. Merle Haggard did another song. Nice thing about Merle Haggard, if you've ever listened to him, when he sings a song, he always tells a story. And it's one that you can understand. Gonna do one called Daddy Frank. I don't know if you remember that one or not, but we're gonna try it. Daddy Frank's in the picnic and the French art. Sister played that ringing tambourine. Now Mama couldn't hear our pretty music, no, but she read our lips, helped the family sing. This little band was all a part of living, the only means of living at the time. It wasn't like a normal family combo, no wasn't. Daddy Frank, the guitar man, was blind. Frank and Mama counted on each other. Their one and only weakness made them strong. Mama did the driving for the family, yeah. Frank made a living with the song. Our home was just a camp along the highway. Pick a bed with where we put it down. Never once remember going hungry, no. But I remember Mama cooking on the ground. Daddy Frank played the guitar and the French harp. Sister played that ringing tambourine. Mama couldn't hear our pretty music, no she couldn't. She read our lips and helped the family sing. With a little band was all a part of living, the only means of living at the time. And it wasn't like a normal family combo, no wasn't. Daddy Frank, guitar man was blind. So I don't on to let it be. On her front without his sight. Now mama needed someone she could count on, yeah. And I believe the guitar man was there. Daddy Frank played the guitar in the French horn. Sister played that ringing tambourine. Now mama couldn't hear our pretty music, no she couldn't, but read our lips and helped the family sing. This little band was all a part of living. The only means of living half the time. And it wasn't like a normal family combo, no it wasn't. Daddy Frank the guitar man was blind. Daddy Frank the guitar man was blind. Daddy Frank the guitar man was blind. Amen from Merle Haggard. Thank you kindly. You got anything? Oh, you don't. Do an instrumental. Okay. Tammy, you got one that you want to do?
Because of this. You know, because of this, yeah. We're going to do a little gospel tune for you.
All right. What you got there, Tammy?
Because he lives in the key of E.
Okay.
God sent his son. They called him Jesus. He came to love, heal and forgive. He lived and died to buy my pardon. An empty grave was empty free. The Savior lives because He lives. I can face tomorrow because He lives. All fear is gone because I know He holds the future. And life is worth living just because He lives. How sweet to hold a newborn baby and feel the pride and joy begin. But better still is on our shoulders. His child can face the certain days because He lives. Because He lives. I can face tomorrow because He lives. All fear is gone because I know He holds the
blues. Let's do 2 more songs and call it a night, because these poor folks have been up here listening to us, and we're putting them through pure misery. Just kidding. Waylon Jennings did a song called "Storms Never Last," and we're going to feature our steel guitar player on this one as well. Storms Never Last. You know that one. We're going to do it in E. Storms never last, do they, baby? Bad times all pass with the wind. Your hand and mine still the thunder. You make the sun won't shine. You followed me down so many roads, baby, and I picked wild flowers and sung you soft, sweet songs. And every song we took, God knows, I searched twice for the truth. Storms brewing now on me at last. Storms never last, do they, baby? Bad times all pass with the wind, and your hand in mine still the thunder. You make the sun wanna shine. Mr. Steele, order on the steel. Storms never last, do they, baby? The bad times all pass with the wind, and your hand in mine still the thunder. You make the sun wanna shine, and you make the sun wanna shine. Yes, thank you. We're going to do one last song for y'all, and we just want to thank you guys for coming out. Be careful going home. Stay safe. And don't let the rain catch you out there. So we're going to do one that Willie Nelson did, and it's pretty much the one we end all our songs with. The party's over. Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over, and tomorrow starts the same old thing again. What a crazy party. I never seen so many people laughing, dancing, look at you, you're having fun. Look at me, they're almost crying. I can't keep her love from dying. Destiny calls for me, the party's over. Torn out the light, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night, the party's over, and tomorrow starts the same old thing again. Once I had a love undying. I didn't keep it, I wasn't trying. Life for me was just one party, then another. I broke her heart so many times, I had to have my party wine. I broke her heart. She said, sweetheart, the party's over. Turn out the light, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night, the party's over, and tomorrow starts the same old thing again. And tomorrow starts the same old thing again. Thank you very much. Ladies, take care. Be careful going home.